All right, so we're going to talk about creating pages, and then we're going to move into what are called master pages. So again, if we go to File, New, Document, and we select Print, right? And always make sure that when you do this, you have the preview selected so you can see what you're doing in real time before executing, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a small booklet made out of 3 pages. So I'm going to type in 3 pages right here. They are facing pages, just like the pages that work on a book. I'm going to select letter. Also notice that for my bleed, I'm going to type in 1 inch. And if I was to hit enter to validate this number 1, it will take me to the pages. I don't want that. I want to see the preview. So if this does not activate the preview, just click on any of these boxes right here, right? And the preview will be engaged, as you can see right here. Okay, so this is what I want. I'm going to hit OK. And again, to zoom in, it's going to be Control negative or Command negative on a Mac. And I can zoom out. I can hit Command 0, and I can also use my Pages panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my Pages panel outside of the dock so we can see what's going on. I'm going to expand it, and to make these icons bigger, I'm going to go to the Pages Palette Options, which is this little triangle right here, and we're going to go to Panel Options. And under Size, I'm going to select Extra Large. Now, the master pages have their own icons, so I will also select Large, and I'm going to hit OK. And as you can see, both the master right here and the pages icons are now bigger. I can move this bar right here to show the masters and the pages. So we've created 3 pages, as you can see, page 1, page 2, and page 3, and they are attached to our master pages. Now we know this because we have the letter A right on the top right hand side and top left hand side of these pages right here. If I wanted to detach this connection, all I would have to do is select the pages as none and apply it to these 3 pages right here. So why would we want to use a master page? Well, a master page, it's a template that has certain items right here that we can assign to all the pages or to some of the pages. So for example, if we wanted to create the page number, so for example, if I select page 2 and 3, which is my spread, let's say that we wanted the page number to be on the far left and far right of my spread. Well, we would go to our master page. I can double click on the icon and it will show us our master spread right here. Now, to add our text at the bottom, what I would do is create a text box right here, like so. And I'm going to type page, and I'm going to give it a space. And we will go to Type, Insert Special Character, Markers, and we're going to add a current page number. Now it's going to give us a letter on the master. Now notice that I have 2 master pages right here. I can select the second master page right here and I can delete it. And now if I want to apply that page number to all my pages, all I have to do is click and drag onto my pages. And notice that now the pages have the letter A on the top right hand side and top left hand side. That means that these pages are now, at least for the background, controlled by the contents of the master page. Now if I drag this to page 3 and I double click on page 3, notice that our page number is correct, page 3, but it's in the wrong place. I want it on the far right hand side of my pages. Right now these 3 pages, page 1, 2, and 3, are being controlled by the master page. And if I double click on the master page, notice that my text, my page number, is on the left hand side. So in order to correct this, what we need to do is we need to create a right hand side master page. So what we're going to do is select the master, and then we're going to go to our Pages Palette Options, and we're gonna go to master options for a master. All right, and this is gonna tell us that the prefix is gonna be a master, the same way that we have it right now, and we're gonna type in 2 for the number of pages. So when I hit OK, notice that for our master we have 2 pages, a left side master and a right side master. And what I'm gonna do with the move tool, I'm going to select this text window right here. I'm gonna copy it, and right here I'm going to paste it. I'm gonna move it to the right master page, and with my text tool, select the text. Notice that when I selected the text tool, our control panel right up here changed, and right in the middle I'm gonna select align right. So notice that our page number is now aligned to the right hand side. So this master right here will control the left side of our spreads, and this page right here will control the right hand side of the pages. So if I go back to my pages, this one right here, page 1, will be controlled by the right hand side. This one right here will be controlled by the left hand side, and this one by the right hand side masters. Now let's say, for example, I want to add a border, or if I want to add something to these pages right here that are always repeating. So for example, I'm going to select the rectangle tool, and I'm going to go to my masters. Again, make sure that you select the masters, right? And I'm going to select this master right here. I'm going to create a shape at the bottom like so. Make sure that it snaps on the right hand side. I'm going to make my stroke none. In my fill, I'm going to select the CMYK color. Obviously, I want this to be behind the page number, so I'm going to go to Object, and I'm going to go to Arrange, Send to Back. And notice now that this blue square will be sent to the back. Now, because these pages right here are controlled by the masters, notice that page 1 doesn't have this blue strip. Page 3 doesn't have this blue strip, but page 2 has this blue strip right here. And if I was to select the selection tool, notice that there's nothing I can do. I cannot select these items while in the pages. Same thing for page 1. So in order to change these icons right here, I have to go to my masters. So if I go to master left side, then I can select this and I can change it to this red right here. And when I go back to page 2, notice that this has been applied to it. So this is how we use masters in InDesign.